Hi guys, it's Tracy from Crochet Rossetti. How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. This week is Thanksgiving. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving because I don't think I'll be coming on here before Thanksgiving Day. We are planning on spending time, just my family members, the four of us that live in this house. And I won't be doing any cooking. My husband will be doing the cooking because of this, which I'll explain in a minute. Yeah, so we're just gonna do turkey breasts and some sides, veggies, a couple desserts. But I'm not allowed to food prep, which really bums me out because I had all kinds of plans. But it is 2020 after all, guys. What else could happen, right? So I've had a few mishaps over the past few weeks with cooking. First one being with jalapenos and having to use the bathroom after, which ended up in the downward dog yoga position in the shower. Yeah, that happened. And then this. So I made a nice homemade sauce on Sunday. I was working on my shawl all day. I was all excited. I was going to finish it that night. And I had one of those new mandolins, and I was cutting up the eggplant, and my finger went through the mandolin. There was just too much chaos in the kitchen, and I'm out. I'm like done. So to say, part of my finger is missing. If you look at the side, there's probably about 1/4 of an inch missing, probably about an inch down, and a good chunk right off the finger. There was nothing to stitch by the time I got to the hospital, and they got to see me, which was a 4.5-hour wait in the emergency room, which was entertaining at the least. Yeah, because it was nighttime and all the crazies were out. So there was nothing to stitch. It was very painful. I had to have a tetanus shot. I don't like needles, and if you know me, you know I will pass out. And they had to do 3 shots of Novocaine into the joint just to clean it. Yeah. Not pretty. So, yeah, it was a late night. We got home, no dinner. Didn't get to bed till after midnight, so my husband took the day off. Yesterday, I went to go see a specialist because there was question of whether or not I was going to have a graft done, which I was given a choice to have a piece of skin taken and placed over the injury and let it heal that way, or just let it heal on its own from the outside in. I opted for that because, quite frankly, I don't want anybody taking any skin from anywhere because I'm done with pain. Anyway, and I have a high tolerance for pain. Okay? With that being said, I've had nothing done since Sunday before this happened, and it's now Tuesday. But I figured I'd pop on and show you what I was working on before that happened. And yeah, I have a yarn order coming in from Knit Picks. Yeah, Pamela's Adoring Crochet was doing a video on Knit Picks acrylic yarn that was on sale. And she must live in Canada because it was a little more expensive than what I got it for. But she was showing it, and I absolutely love that yarn. So when it comes in, I will show you what I got. But I got all the same yarn, just all kinds of colors. It was $1.70 something per skein. Hopped right on that. I don't know if the sale's still going on. You might want to pop over and check, because for that yarn, for that amount of money, it is totally worth it. Again, it should be here this week, I'm thinking. I can't remember the name of it. I do have some somewhere, and I don't know where, that I could share. I do. Let's see if any has a label on it. I think I feel a label. Yes, it's the Brava, the worsted weight. I love this acrylic yarn. This stuff is awesome. I made a blanket with it. I'll show the blanket when I show the yarn after I purchase it. Oh, by the way, that Novocaine they gave me in the hospital, it lasted 24 hours. Even when I went to the doctors yesterday for the specialist, they were shocked that my hand was still numb. I was thankful because today the Novocaine wore off. All right, so let's start off with books. I just finished the book Obsession by Nora Roberts. What a great read. I am so freaking psyched that my friend Michelle, Crafty Farm Girl, recommended that book to me because I couldn't put it down. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking about the book, got up and read the book and finished it. I think I finished it in like a couple days. Yeah. So then, let me show you a picture of the cover just in case you want to go look for it. I already lent it out. My aunt wanted to read it after me. So this is the book that I just finished. And yeah, it was really good. So then I downloaded another book on my Kindle and I didn't start it yet, but then a new show just came on ABC called Falling Sky? No. What's the name of the show? I don't remember, but these are the characters in it. I'm gonna have to go back and look it up. But it's a great show. The first episode, I watched it twice. Yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. And it's based off of a book by C.J. Cox. So I went to Amazon Kindle and I purchased the first two in the series that's going to be playing on ABC. And I don't have it up and going. This really bums me out. All right. I don't remember the name of the show. I really wish I had maybe if I could get the search history. Oh, Big Sky. So, let's see if I can. That's the show there, Big Sky. It is awesome. Just before it ended, I was like, what? So totally watching that show. And I'm going to be reading the books. So I figured I would share that. Okay, next part. What's going into my shop this week? Probably Friday. Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. So we'll start with the ornaments. Okay, so I only have a few ornaments going in now. I'm now going to be slowed down a bit with making stuff. Hopefully not too much. I am way behind already. These will all be going in the shop. You don't realize how much you use your pinky till you can't. So those will be going in the shop, those ornaments there. And my newest doll creation, he's gonna be going into the shop. He is super cute with some super fluffy eyebrows, nice fluffy beard. And this piece is made to stay on him. I actually made the outfit and then I think I explained I finished the head afterwards, so I wanted it to fit him. When I made the body, I actually seamed up the crotch of the pants so that they stay on. His little boots, little fur. He's got a little bit of a knee fur thing going on. I was playing with some of that Lion Brand's faux fur stuff, but he's super cute. There's a little hat in the back. But yeah, this is my new gnome. Very different than my other gnomes, but isn't he stinking cute? So he'll be going in the shop Thursday or Friday. Yeah, so that's stuff that I have finished. I did a lot of work on my shawl, my knitted shawl. It's the asymmetrical. It's a free pattern on Yarn Inspirations. And there is a tutorial by Marley Bird, but it is getting huge. So the last time I showed you guys, I think I was right here. And so I finished some more of that, and it just goes on forever and ever. I am gonna try to see if I can knit some today, but I don't want to do any more damage to my hand. I actually had to reprint the pattern because as a new knitter, I mark everything. So here's the new one. I'm already starting to mark that one. And then, I mean, here's the first page all marked up. And then the second page all marked up and all like numbers and like, so I had to print out a second one so that I could continue on. I'm sorry if this one's a little bit boring. I really didn't get too much accomplished. We did some shopping over the weekend to get ready for Thanksgiving, and I went to Home Goods and bought that little guy back there, right there, because I love my gnomes. And I did start last week before all this happened, another doll. This is gonna be a little this and that and all kind of mixed together, guys. So here's the foot, and I left all the stitch markers to show you. I mark everything so that I know where I'm at. Like literally, I marked where my increases stopped. And here, that's where I started doing just like a in the round regular. And then I marked where I would be doing decreases. So I did one decrease in the front and two on the sides, a couple rows of that to bring the foot in. And then I marked the end of that for whatever reason that was. And then my little sock, and I'm working on my leg. I have the other foot done. I always start with the shoes, and then I do the socks, and I just dropped something. And then I'll do the leg, one leg, and then I'll do the other leg on the other one. That way I can watch what I'm doing. I did write down everything I did with the legs here, which I would like to get into the habit of doing. Excuse me, I just dropped something. Because that way I can better explain to you guys what's going on. So did that. And I was working on washcloths last week, or dishcloths. And where are they? Okay, I thought I had them all out. All right. So I printed out some patterns. I wanted to do the grandma's favorite dishcloth. I believe that's the name of it. I couldn't find it under that name for whatever reason. It could be just me. So I found one that I tried, and it was this one here, and I didn't like the way it came out. I did my yarn overs backwards, so there's no, there's like holes here, but not on this side. So I'm like, whatever, it's a washcloth, it's going in, it's a knitted washcloth. It's going in with my stuff for me to use. I showed you guys this one last week, and that was a pattern by, it was in the last video. Sorry guys, but that was more of a textured one. That I love this one, but I want something more with a border. That's gonna go in my dishcloth. And then I just did a basic garter stitch for another one. I love this stitch here. It's so squishy, I love it. So then I tried another one, which was the Super Secret Dishcloth, and I found it on Etsy. And I love this one. Okay, so is that the right side, or is there a wrong side? So I really like this one. I like the way the holes came out. This is so far my favorite. It calls for 45, no, this is called the Old Time Favorite, not the Super Secret. This is the Old Time Favorite. And I found it on Etsy, not Etsy, not Etsy, Ravelry. I can never say that word. And it's by Bunchberry Studio. So, and it's a free pattern, a free downloadable PDF. So I finished this. This is now my favorite. It called for, you stop when you get to 45 stitches going diagonally, and I stopped at 42 because I have small hands and I wanted a smaller cloth. So there's that one. And then somebody was saying they do the same one, but they do it without the hole. So I figured I would try that. And I did start that one, and then life happens, so I haven't gotten much further than that. So, and somebody asked me if they have a dishcloth that's crocheted. I'm gonna try to find one. I bet you could do a Tunisian stitch one. I'll try to find one and link it in my group. But yeah, so that was the Old Time Favorite. I really liked that pattern a lot. Yeah, that's what I got done. And I know, you guys, I promised you the Grinch, and I was working on that before all that happened. I was supposed to do the tutorial, how to do that. I mean, I have everything already ready. If my finger is feeling better by Monday, I'll try to get that out there for you guys. I have it written down how to do the face shape. Maybe what I'll do is I will type it out and put it in Facebook group, and then we can do the eyes and stuff, and I'll show you a video on how to do the face just in case there's any confusion. It's fairly simple. There's just one part that could confuse people, especially if you're a beginner crocheter. Yeah, so I do have 2 patterns that I have printed out to try. And, oh, and I just put my finger. Oh my God. Okay, deep breaths. All right. So I do have 2 patterns printed out. Yarn Inspirations with Marley Bird just came out with, it's an intermediate pattern for gloves that are, they could be fingerless, or you can have the round part flipped over, or you can have a total mitten. It is a free pattern. I don't want to show the pattern, and it's in black and white because I don't want to waste my ink, but it's a free pattern, and there is a tutorial to go with that, and it is a crochet pattern. She also has one up for a knit pattern, so that would be a great one to go check out. It looks like it's going to be a fun pattern. Also, Kim's Crochet and Knits, she was posting on Facebook a pattern for socks that she was working on, and she thought it was a good pattern for beginners. So my plan was to start that. Yeah. Life. Anyway, I did print out the pattern for those socks there. Thank you, Kim. So I'm going to start those, and I'm putting away my autumn walk blanket thing for a while because I need something bright and happy to do. And Ella from No Catching Name was doing the I can't remember the name of I downloaded the pattern. It's a ripple blanket. Hers is coming out gorgeous, and I really wanted to go buy the same yarn that she was using, but I have so much yarn, and I just put in another order. I'm like, I just can't do it. And not for nothing, after being out and about this weekend, I don't want to leave my house again. People are crazy, let me tell you. I don't understand people. I don't. They're so mean and just, it's awful. Where's my PDF thing? And I'll pull up the pattern if it's not already up. I thought I did it. What's this one? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so it's called the 6-Day Kid Blanket. Go check out her video. She's been showing her progress on hers. It's absolutely stunning. She's doing the larger size. I will also be doing the larger size. I think I'm going to use the yarns that I got from Hirschner's, the colorful floral type colors. I have 2 bags of those. So I think I'll be using those to do the blanket and maybe throw in some variegated because I like the way hers is looking where the colors are changing. It's guys, it's wicked pretty. So go check her out. Check out her videos on her progress on her blanket. And I'm planning on starting one because I love hers. No other reason. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you all have a fabulous, healthy holiday. I gotta go change my dressings on my finger, and I just bumped it and it hurts really bad. So I'm gonna check out for a while, and I will be back next week, and hopefully feeling better with some better stuff to show. All right, guys. Have a great holiday, everybody.